I can do it this time. Oh yeah, I think the communication's gotten so much better and the equipment's gotten better. And by people communicating and having so much of a higher level of training and skill, it makes resolving issues much easier. The quality
and I think
of the
you're
instruction.
talking more like along the lines of like when people show up at an incident, right? That's what you're talking about.
Correct.
The communication of, say, the sheriff's department and the fire department and the different agencies. And I think Rescue 3 has been around for so long that all of those agencies are getting trained and they're able to now have a language that they can communicate in where before they didn't. But I also think there's the communication of just all of the instructors in the different regions, that it's amazing that we have such strong opinions. So many of us have been teaching for so long, and it's really cool to come into a space, and I always felt like we were listened to, and I always felt like everyone was very respectful. I mean, in the 20 years I can remember one disagreement, and I think everyone can, and it was like the one time that a person who shall remain nameless got very heated and started yelling, and it was like, oh, we don't do that here. Like, we are a respectful community, and we listen to each other, and we try to come up with solutions that will work for as many agencies and groups as possible. There is a steering committee that we were a part of with Rescue 3 for a long time, and that had more of an international focus, and that helped kind of fine-tune what we would come up with at the conferences and then in the big groups, and then the steering committees would figure out how to then take that forward. So communication, I think, has gotten better and better.
Yeah, and I guess it's important to differentiate too between standards and standardization. So the Rescue 3 standards that have been developed are great because they are general. So like we were talking about signals and communication, you have to have a way to communicate, and that gets everybody talking about that. What gets difficult is standardizing instruction, like how you get there, but the Rescue 3 standards are great because everybody can work around those and then figure out what the instructional techniques are best for their particular area and their particular rivers or whatever resources they're working with.